Hi, my name is Ashley Seymour. Welcome to the Compass Pose Flow. This is an intermediate to advanced flow, and so we'll be working on the pose that was on that first picture, Compass Pose. And we're going to start in a comfortable seat. You can place a blanket if you need underneath you, or a pillow to help raise the hips up so it's easier on the knees and hips. And once you find a soft place to rest, just allow the hands to relax to the knees, allowing eyelids to become heavy, and start to tune in to the subtle whispers of your breath. Start to watch and observe how your body begins to unleash from the external world. The muscles and fibers of your body begin to unhinge, soften, and surrender. Feeling that your arms and legs give in to Mother Earth, and that the lift of this pose comes from the spine. And then just place your hands onto the heart space, finding gratitude in this moment, and allowing the vibration of gratitude to ripple through you by thinking of anything you're grateful for, and allowing this vibration to lead us as we move through the rest of the flow, moving from our hearts instead of our mind or ego for this practice. As you exhale, just draw the right ear towards the right shoulder, lengthening the left side of the neck, and then start to draw the chin towards the shoulder, just gazing towards the side, and then come back. Exhale, roll the head to the center, and inhale, slowly rolling the head over towards the left ear towards left shoulder as you try to open up the right side of the neck. Take an inhale here, and then your next exhale, you're going to try to draw the nose down towards the left shoulder, so just gazing slightly towards the side, noticing how that feels and changes the stretch within the neck. And then exhale, come back to the center and roll down chin to chest. Now inhale, rolling to the right, exhaling through center, and you can make this a fluid movement, just rolling your head from one side to the other, again just half circles, or you can just hold in one place that you feel needs more attention, and allowing your breath to soften and release that space. Maybe you add some movements in the torso, whatever feels good. Inhale, come back to center, lifting the head. Sweep the arms up towards the sky with an in-breath, and exhale, rotate to the right. Place the right hand behind you, left hand comes to the right knee. Inhale as the spine lifts up. Exhaling as you twist, gazing behind. Inhaling into the heart and abdomen. Exhaling, twist. Inhale, you're going to sweep the right arm up overhead as you open up the whole right side. This is going to help for compass pose because we need a lot of flexibility in our side waist. So using that left arm, tug the left shoulder forward so that when you exhale, you're rotating the heart open towards the sky. And with your inhales, you're opening the right side of the waist deeper. Come back, inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, reverse, place the left hand behind, right hand to the left knee. Inhale as you reach the spine up. Exhaling as you move into a gentle twist. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart space. I forgot to do that twist on the other side, so if you want to take that twist, you can go ahead and lengthen out the left side of the waist before we move into Paschimottanasana. I got really caught up in my breath, I guess. And once you're ready, you can come into your seated forward fold. Good. Inhaling as you reach the heart forward. And exhaling as you fold. Just finding the rhythm of your breath as we start to bring our awareness into the subtleties of our body and building a deep connection and intimate relationship with our body and how it wants to be expressed, so that we honor that through each of our practices. Again, moving from our hearts and really feeling the heart space in the poses. Inhaling as you roll up, and then we're going to extend the legs out towards the side. Just flex the feet, externally rotate the legs. Take an inhale to lift the heart, shoulders back. And exhale, being gentle with yourself, just go ahead, roll on down. Going about 50%, not pushing it. And just take a few breaths there, letting your body adjust to this pose. And then once you feel that your body is ready for it, you can maybe go about 80% towards your limit. Hold in that space. And then you'll go about 90% before your limit. And just breathe, relaxing, and giving your body the deep warmth of your breath that it needs to surrender into this pose. And over time, your body will say, okay, you can go a little bit further. Okay, you can go a little bit further. But listening to your body as it opens those doors for you, instead of shoving those doors open by the mind. Inhale, rolling up. You're going to walk on over towards the right side, place the right arm in front of the right leg, and sweep the left arm up. So we'll get some more deep sideways stretching. Reaching the left fingertips towards the right toes on an inhale, and exhale as you shine the heart towards the sky. Pressing through that right forearm, you begin to open up. Drawing the right shoulder forward, left shoulder behind you. Stay rooted to that left sit bone and feel a deep stretch all the way from the left hip to the left pinky finger. On your next inhale, you're going to rise up. Let's twist again. Left hand behind, right hand in front of the groin. Exhaling as you twist. Inhaling as you lift. Good. And then you're going to exhale. Just fold over the left leg, bowing down. So compass pose takes a lot of flexibility in the hips, the hamstrings, and our side waist. It is a pose of really deep flexibility. And then inhale. You're going to just walk back up towards the center, placing the hands in front of the groin. And just take a moment to simmer in all those sensations before moving to the next side. Left arm comes in front of the left calf, either forearm down or hand, and then reach the right arm over towards the left toes. Exhaling as you peel the heart open. Inhaling as you reach. Exhaling as you open. Maybe you can hold on to that left foot, but again, not forcing it. Make sure that your head still has space to move, to breathe, and that most importantly, you are able to open the heart towards the sky. That's where the stretch is coming from. Inhale, lifting up, twist, right hand behind, left hand in front of the groin. With an in-breath, you ripple the crown of the head. Exhale, as you empty the breath out, you twist. Take an inhale and start to walk the hands, bowing down over the right leg, and just fold. Softening the head. One more deep exhale here. And an inhale to rise on up. Good. Now that the legs are vibrating and given some attention, just draw it in and squeeze the knees into the chest, giving yourself a big hug and integrating the thigh bones back into the hip socket. allowing the muscles to just relax back into a restful position. And then coming forward onto our hands and knees, shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, cat and cow, spreading the fingers wide. Extend the right leg behind you, stretch out the calf, pressing the heel down, and then inhale, just rock forward. So also stretching out our wrist here, but also getting deep into the calf. So just a few times, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Feel everything. Feel the whole engagement of your quads, your core, your shoulders. Good. Inhale forward. Lift the right leg up this time. And then extend the left arm out in front of you, bending the right knee. Rotate the left arm behind, holding on to the pinky toe side of that back foot. Pressing the foot into the hand. Go ahead, lift on up. Try to level off the shoulders. Soften the back of the neck. Okay, so you're pressing the foot into the hand to lift up. Keep the hips level. And then exhale, release. Lower the right knee down. Extend the left leg behind. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure you're pressing the fingertips deep into the mat. Inhale, forward. Come light on the big toe. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, come forward. Lift left leg up. Bend the left knee. Reach the right arm forward. Thumb stays facing the ceiling as you rotate the right arm behind. Holding onto the pinky toe side of the back foot. Press the foot into the hand. Be soft in that left elbow. And then keep the hips in line as you press the foot into the hand, lifting up. Listen to your lower back and make sure you're engaging your core so that your spine is protected. Lower the left knee down. Inhaling, rolling through cow. Exhale, pressing the cat. Inhale as you roll into your cow, lifting the hips, shoulders back. Exhale, tailbone curls under as you wave into that cat pose. Real slow, like you're moving through goo, maybe closing the eyes and just move through this at your own pace. We want to make the spine really supple for this pose, for compass pose. Good. And then when you're ready, exhale back to downward facing dog. And it's doing what feels good, bending one knee or the other, allowing your own dance to come through as we warm up in our downward dog. And then inhale, rise the right leg up, opening the hip. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift it up. Again, the right hip is stacked on top of the left. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale out to the side now and exhale down. So perpendicular to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. It's going to be parallel with the ground when you lift it up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower the hips, slow and controlled, shoulders back. Keep the toes tucked under, upward facing. And then this is to help stretch out your inner hips, your shoulders, your heart space. Lift the hips. Exhale down, chaturanga, all the way to the ground. Coming to the tops of the feet, reach the arms behind, interlace the fingers. Keep the feet on the ground. Inhale, peel the heart up. Fists reach towards the feet. Exhale, surrender down. Lift the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, imagine that your fists are becoming magnetized to the heels as you rise up. And exhale, lower, hands back underneath the shoulders, curl toes under. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Okay, so I'm just switching around so I don't hit the wall for this. Opening the hips, stack left hip on top of right. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. You're also lifting the right heel. Exhaling down. Inhale, lift the left leg. And exhale down. Out to the side. Inhale, over to the left. Exhaling to hover next to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale down. So we're building strength in our inner hips. Inhale to the left. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, strengthening our hip flexors. Good. Inhale, ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, this time just chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing. And exhaling back, downward facing dog. Nice. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and float yourself to the top of the mat, folding down, inhaling to halfway, exhaling to fold down over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, roll up vertebra by vertebra, sweep the arms towards the sky, and exhale, drawing the hands to your heart space. Inhaling to sweep the arms back up. Inhaling as the arms just lower, staying in Tadasana Mountain Pose as you settle here. Inhaling into the presence of your being. Exhale anything this practice has dug up so far. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale as you hinge and fold down. Inhaling as we lift up halfway. Exhale as you release back over the legs. Inhale as you step back to plank pose or float back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. If you float back, you always float to chaturanga and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up to warrior two. Exhale, settle, soften the shoulders, gaze over the middle finger of that front hand. Stacking the right knee on top of the right ankle, pressing to the big toe mound of both your feet. Make sure that front ankle is in line with the instep of that back foot. Your shoulders should be stacked directly over the hips. Inhale, reverse, lengthening the right side of the waist. And then exhale, coming to Utthita Parsvakonasana, right forearm to right thigh. Sweep the left arm in front of you and then up by the ear, putting minimal pressure into that right elbow as you lengthen from the left pinky finger all the way down to the left pinky toe. Gaze out from underneath the left arm. If you'd like to go deeper, place the right hand in front of the right foot towards the instep. Right shoulder is on the inside of the right knee. You can come into that bind, placing the left hand behind the torso, or maybe coming to the full bind. Right arm comes underneath the right thigh. Reach the crown of the head forward. Keep peeling that left shoulder open. Lift out of that right hip. Engaging your core as you're in this pose. Still rooting down to that back foot. Inhale to rise, sweep back, reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the arms back down to the ground, framing the right foot, and inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing. If you need to lower to the ground and go to cobra and then to downward facing dog, take that so that you're not hurting your lower back. Inhale, rise the left leg up, opening the hips. Exhale, step the left foot forward, pivot back, heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two, hips are open. Exhale, settle into the pose. Take a look around at your body and just check it out. See if everything's aligned, knees over ankle, heel is in line with the middle of that back foot. Relax, gaze forward, arms are in line, feeling strong and lifted. And make sure you're still magnetizing the feet towards each other so that the line of energy is moving straight from the pelvis up the spine and out of the crown of the head. Inhale as you open up the left side, reverse warrior. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle, left forearm to thigh, right arm reaches up by the ear. And you can take it deeper if you'd like by placing the left hand in front of the left foot. And if you want to take into that bind, maybe you try the half bind where the right arm comes behind the torso, comes to the smaller back, and then the left arm will tuck underneath the left thigh. So once you're there, you have the bind, you want to press back with your chest so that the left shoulder begins to open. Good. Gazing up or down or to the side, whatever works for you. Inhale, sweep back to reverse. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down. pivoting onto the ball of that back foot. Inhale to plank. Exhale, moving through vinyasa, either to the ground or to chaturanga. If you move through chaturanga, you go to upward facing dog and back to downward facing dog. If the knees touch, you lower to the ground and move to cobra. Settling here, lift the heels, bend the knees, exhale, float to the top or walk. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold down. Root through the feet, bend the knees, inhale, rise, sweeping the arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart space, finding that gratitude, whatever you connected to in the beginning of the practice, allowing that to vibrate and pour through you, guiding you through the flow. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, float back, chaturanga, or step it to plank and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step right foot forward, pivot back, heel down. Inhale, warrior two on the right side. Exhaling, settle. Moving faster, inhale, reverse warrior. Breath, one pose. Exhale, cartwheel to the ground. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, rise the left leg up. Exhale, step left foot forward. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale to settle. Inhale to reverse warrior. And exhale as you cartwheel down to the ground. Inhaling back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhaling here. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, float forward. Inhaling halfway. And exhaling, fold down. Root through the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, slowly rise up, sweep the arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart space. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Arms down by your side, palms facing open, receiving. And allowing your heart to settle. And sending the beating of your heart, allowing that vibration to ripple through your body. Allowing healing, radiance to pour through you. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's move a little bit deeper into our flows. So putting pressure into the right foot. Begin to lift the left leg up into our warrior three. Fingertips still on the ground. Have a slight micro bend that right knee, and if you'd like to come and find some balance, draw the hands to the heart space. Try to get the head and the left knee in line so that the back heel is in line with the hips. And you want to rotate that left hip flexor towards the ground. Good, when you're in the warrior three. So let's open up now into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Stacking left hip on top of the right, stacking left shoulder on top of the right. Use the ground if you need. A slight micro bend in that right knee. And then slowly bend the right knee, step it back, warrior two, exhale, and inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, left hand plants to the ground, reach the right arm up, pivot onto the sides of the feet as you press the left hip down, and then inhale, take it into a side plank pose. Good. Now lift the right hip up and begin to draw, the left hip. And maybe you can, no, it's the right hip. Maybe you can lift the right leg up towards the sky and step the right foot behind you, coming into that wild thing. If you like, you don't have to. You can just stay in the side plank pose. Good. Breathing here. And as you exhale, slowly draw the right leg back up if you wanted to, and then step real slow the right foot forward to the top of the mat, lower the right hand down. Let's come into Ekapada Uttanasana, one-legged forward fold. The back heel pivots down at a slight angle. Plug the right thigh bone into the right hip as the hips are level. And with an inhale, you reach the crown of the head forward, and with an exhale, you bow down over the right leg. Good. Getting a nice stretch in our hamstring. And then from here, you're going to lift the back heel, press through the hands, and lift the right leg off to hover. Exhale down. Plug the thigh bone into the hip and engage your core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower right foot. Inhale, lift the right foot, and then sweep it all the way back to three-legged downward dog. Opening the hips. Exhale, roll forward, right knee towards right armpit. Inhale, three-legged, lengthen. Exhale, roll forward, draw knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, roll forward, draw the knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. And exhale, this time you're going to roll forward, draw the knee towards the nose, and step the right foot forward. Root down through both your feet. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, relax the shoulders, lifting energy from Mother Earth through the legs, and allow it to pour up and out as you arch back, shining the heart towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart space. Bend through the back knee to float yourself back into this warrior three position. Holding. And then exhale. Lower the left foot down to meet the right. Take a seat in Utkatasana chair pose, allowing the palms to face up like you're holding a platter, serving this moment. And then exhale, drape down over the legs, straighten. Inhale to Utkatasana. Exhale, let it all go. Sweep the arms up. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold and sweep back. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, release down. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, straighten the legs. Exhale, hands to heart space. Inhale, release the arms down by the side. Anything that dug up, exhale, allow it to shift through you, through the feet and away. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's do the other side. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhaling. Halfway, putting more pressure into the left foot. We're going to rise the right leg straight behind us into our Virabhadrasana 3. Warrior 3, rooting through the left foot, maybe finding some balance. And play with where you hold the balance. Become aware of what your feet and your toes are doing. And then as you inhale, you're going to start to open, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Right shoulder on top of the left, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. And again, balancing poses are super humbling, and it's okay to fall. Just be gentle and kind with yourself. Bend the left knee and maybe step the right foot back with grace, maybe not. Inhaling, warrior 2. Exhale, settle. Inhale, you're going to sweep it back into a reverse warrior. Opening the whole left side. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Right hand plants, lift the left arm up, pivoting to the sides of the feet. Stable in that right shoulder as you step the left foot on top of the right, coming to side plank pose. Lift the left hip up and maybe rise the left leg up. Good. And if you want, either stay here or take into the wild thing, stepping the left foot behind you. The left knee stays bent, the right leg stays straight, and you just lift the hips up, arching the heart towards the back wall. Good. Inhale, lift the left arm up, and then rise the left leg. Slowly draw the left leg forward to the top of the mat, coming to the ball of the back foot. Level off the hips, frame the left foot Pivot the right heel down at an angle. The left toes are facing forward. Inhale as you reach the spine out. Exhale, fold into Ekapada Uttanasana. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lengthen the spine as you lift the back heel. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, lengthen. Press through the feet, lift the left heel off. Exhale, lower left foot down, lower back heel. Inhale, lift the hips, press through the hands. Lift the left heel, come pull inches off. Exhale, down. It's okay if it doesn't actually lift, you're still doing the work. Press through the hands, lift the back heel, draw the left heel off and sweep it all the way back to three-legged. Then exhale, roll forward, left knee, left armpit. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Inhaling, three-legged. Exhale, roll forward, knee to right elbow. Inhaling, three-legged. And exhaling, roll forward, stepping the left foot between the hands. Inhale, lifting up to your crescent lunge. And exhale, settle, magnetize the feet towards each other. Take an inhale to lift the heart up. And an exhale to arch your way back. So that arch really comes from lifting energy from the earth, allowing it to ripple up through the legs and vibrating out of the torso. Bend the back knee, inhale, lift up to your warrior three. Slight micro bend in that left knee. And try to lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend. Lower the right foot down to meet the left, sitting down to Utkatasana, palms facing up, receiving. Relaxing the shoulders, and exhale, let it go. Straighten the legs. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, sweep up. You can make a ha sound if you want when you fold down. So inhale. Exhale, ha. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms down, Tadasana. Exhale, settle. So we'll move into our last flow. Inhale as you sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. So we're going into another deeper layer before we move into the final pose. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, let's lift the left leg up. Virabhadrasana 3, finding some balance. And then coming straight into our Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You can bend the left knee, keep the right fingertips onto the ground, reach the left arm up and behind, and maybe you can find that left foot behind you coming into our bound Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Releasing out of it, bend the right knee, step back, warrior two. Inhale, sweep back into reverse. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down, left hand down on the ground, reach the right arm up, come straight into your side plank pose, maybe with that right leg lifted. Maybe you can lift it a little bit higher. And then drawing the right foot forward, bending the right knee, lower the back knee down, uncurl the back toes, magnetize the feet towards each other. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Keep pressing that left hip flexor down and forward. And as you inhale, press through the feet, lift up, arch back. Exhale. Inhale, release the hands down, coming to Ardha Hanumanasana, allowing the hips to draw back as the right leg straightens. And same thing here. With an inhale, you lengthen forward, and with an exhale, you fold down. If you want to move towards the full expression, you can go ahead and take it. Just make sure that if you're moving down, you're coming to the center line of that back thigh, knee, and shin. And you're on the top of the foot. Wherever you're at, listening to the softness of the heart, letting go of any judging, any doubts, worrying about what's coming next or what just happened, and try to find the peace and the ease is vibrating at this level. So to press through the hands, draw the right foot back, and then spring yourself forward into the warrior 3 with the right leg. Taking a few breaths here just to lengthen, hold, finding your balance. And then exhale, release the hands down. And we're going to move into corkscrew, left knee to the outside of the right. Bend the left shin down to the ground. Make sure the right leg is crossed over the left. Place the right hand behind. And then the left elbow comes to the top of that right thigh. Inhaling as you lift. And exhaling as you twist. If you need to draw that right hip a little bit more towards the back of the mat, do so that you're twisting more through the upper spine instead of the sacroiliac joint. And then coming back, swing the right leg behind, coming into our pigeon pose on the left side. Make sure you're pressing the right hip flexor down, hips are level, inhaling as you lift the spine up, exhale as you fold. Placing a pillow or a block if you have one underneath that left hip if you need. Just inhaling as the spine continues to reach forward, and exhaling as you surrender the whole heart and abdomen down. Become aware of those places you're holding tension, trying to practice consciously. And using your exhales, allowing that tension to dissolve and absorb into Mother Earth. Trusting that she is ready to receive when we make the decision to give. Mother Earth is able to handle and process the things that we don't need to carry anymore. Just allowing all of those layers to shed. Inhale to plank, exhale chaturanga, inhale upward facing, and exhaling back downward facing dog. Hope you're feeling nice and warm. Lifting the heels, bend the knees, exhale, float forward. Inhale halfway, exhale to fold again. We're doing these deep stretches so we can try to move into that compass pose, even if it doesn't happen today, just prepping the body for it for the future. Inhale as the arms sweep up, exhale to the heart. Let's go right back into it. Inhale, arms sweep up, exhaling as we fold down. Inhaling as we lift halfway, exhale, fold down, putting more pressure into the left foot. Inhale, rise the right leg up. And then begin to stack the right hip on top of the left. Ardha Chandrasana with the left arm up towards the sky. Keep the right fingertips on the ground as you start to bend the right knee. And then the left arm comes, the right arm will come behind you. Good. So stacking right shoulder on top of left. Press the foot into the hand. And as you exhale, float back to warrior 2 on the left side. So left knee is stacked over left ankle, settle here, and once you feel ready, you can take an inhale and sweep it back into reverse warrior. And an exhale, cartwheel the arms down, right hand plants, inhale, left arm reaches towards the sky, take it straight into side plank pose, maybe with that left leg lifted. And exhale, slow motion. You're going to swing the left leg forward towards the top of the mat, stepping the foot down, bending the right knee, releasing it to the earth, coming to the top of the right foot, pressing the groin down, rooting through both your feet. Inhale, rise the arms up. Feel like you're drawing your feet towards each other, although you're still pressing the hips down. And inhale to lift, exhale to arch back. Inhale, release the hands down. Exhale, shift the hips back into Ardha Hanumanasana. Take it where you would like to take it here. You can stay in Ardha Hanumanasana, or you can start to draw the left leg forward. Listening to the sway of the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. If you're moving into the split pose and you'd like to bow forward, you can do so. Almost like when we're in pigeon pose, trying to feel that your heart, your abdomen, and your pelvis presses further to the ground. And just surrender, relaxing the shoulders deeper. And then inhale to rise up, scooting the left leg back and floating forward into your warrior 3 on the left side. Reach the crown of the head forward and extend the right heel back. And as you exhale, bend the right knee, lower the hands to the ground, draw to the outside of that left foot. The left foot is crossed in front of that right thigh. And then draw the right elbow to the top of the left thigh. Left arm comes behind. So just a gentle twist, inhaling. And exhale, putting slight pressure through your right arm into the left leg. And as you draw the left shoulder further behind. Inhale, come back. Sweep the left leg behind you. Coming into your pigeon pose on the right side. Adjust. Again, if you need to draw the heel closer to the groin, do so. And with your exhales, folding down. Just giving yourself completely to this practice, to this moment. And when we divide our attention to what's coming next, or limitations we put on ourselves, or our worries, our to-do list, it takes away from the full taste of the now. So allow all of your senses to dive into the ocean of this moment and to feel everything. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Lifting the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, float to the top of the mat. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, down. Good. Walk the feet towards the sides of the mat. Bend the knees, take a seat down. You made it. We did the flow, and now we're going to move into the compass pose part. I actually had to film this part a little separately, so bear with me on the video. Okay, draw the right foot. You can take the left hand to the right foot and the right hand to the left knee, the right knee. Or you can cradle it, drawing that right foot into the inner left elbow and wrapping the right arm around the right knee. And then just cradle this. This is again opening up the hips. Try to lift the heart space. And then your left hand is going to come onto the calf. The right hand is going to come onto the calf as your left hand is wrapping around the pinky toe side of that right foot. And you just swing it forward and you try to get that knee on top of the shoulder. The right arm is going to go out to the side. Left hand comes to the pinky toe side of that right foot, but you want the palm at the top of the foot. And then sinking down onto that right hip, extend the right leg out towards the side and open up the whole left side of the waist, peeking out from underneath that left arm. You really want to press the chest forward because your whole torso is moving in front of that right leg. Again, this is a lot for the hamstrings and the hips. Try to hold here for a few breaths. Whatever step you are at, that's great. Just hold there and breathe and trust that it's a process, and eventually we move deeper. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to offer moving into Ashvakrasana, 8-limb pose. Drawing the left ankle on top of the right. Make sure that right leg is clipped on towards the right shoulder. You lift the hips up first, extend the legs, squeezing the legs into the right arm, and then you bend through the elbows like chaturanga arms. So your sits bones are reaching over towards the right sides of the right wall and coming out of it slow. So again, you didn't have to do that transition, but if you did, that's great. Okay, just shimmy out all of that within the spine, and we're going to come into the other side. So wrapping the arms around the left leg, however feels best for you, and just cradling for a moment. And then you're going to eventually take the right hand to the pinky toe side of that left foot, and your left hand is going to come underneath the left calf. And you just swing it forward until it comes on top of that left shoulder. And it really just needs to be above the left elbow to move deeper into this pose. Place the right hand to the top of the left foot. The left hand goes out to the side. Sit down onto the left sit bone. Extend the left leg up and out, and peeking out from underneath the right arm. Again, you'll feel this needs a lot of flexibility again in the hamstrings, but if you're slightly more into the pose, you'll start to feel it in the spine. It's really good for keeping our spine supple. And if you want to move into the arm balance, keep the leg on top of the left arm, cross the right ankle on top of the left. Now you lift the sits bones off the ground first by pressing through the hands, and then squeeze the legs towards each other so that they're squeezing into the upper left arm, and then bend down like a chaturanga, and the sits bones will reach over towards that left wall as the heart space lowers down. Taking a few breaths here if you can, and slowly coming out of it with control once you're done. Good. Nice. Good job for moving through that whole flow and moving through the compass pose and the transition. And just doing a spinal twist again, ending the practice, placing the right hand behind, left hand to the knee. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. We did this in the beginning of the practice, but it's good to do this again. Inhaling as we reach. Exhaling as we open, especially if we tweaked anything in our back throughout the practice. We'll realign it. And exhale, roll all the way forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhaling, twist, draw the left arm behind, right hand to the left knee. Inhaling as you rise the heart. And exhaling as you twist, gazing behind you. And inhale. Now we'll do it on this side. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Open the whole left side of the waist. So reaching through the fingertips, and exhale, peeling the heart space open. Good. And when you're ready, you're going to exhale, roll all the way down through the center, stretching out the back. And inhale, rising the arms up. And exhale, hands come to heart space. Inhale, fingertips come behind, lift the heart with the shoulders back. Exhale, hands to knees, draw the torso back, arms stay straight, chin to chest. It's like our seated cat and cows. Inhale, open the heart, fingertips behind you. Exhale, hands on knees, dome the back. Good, so inhale, open, trying to really peel open the chest, any constriction that maybe happened there. Let's open it back up. Good. And we're going to extend the legs out to the side. We did this in the beginning of the practice, but we're going to see how it feels towards the end. Flexing the feet, externally rotating the legs, place the fingers in front. Inhale as the heart lifts. Exhale, fold. And maybe you can go a little bit deeper now that we've worked a lot into the legs, warm them up. And taking it step by step, eventually moving to your fullest expression. Allowing your breath to be sweet. And then slowly inhale. You're going to rise your way back on up. Walking the hands back towards the groin, draw the legs together, and we're going to lower onto our backs to finish up. So scoot the hips, draw the shoulders under, and then planting the feet down. You're going to swing the legs up and come into our shoulder stand. Do not move the neck once you're in shoulder stand. So if you need to watch, just come out of it first and then watch. And then we're going to play with maybe lifting the right arm up towards the thigh, coming to an unsupported shoulder stand, just playing with it. Releasing down, maybe trying to lift the left arm up towards the thigh. And relaxing it down, and maybe trying to lift both the arms up toward the thigh. Good. Good. And I fell back to plow pose. So if you want to take it to plow, you can go ahead into plow pose, maybe interlacing the fingers, tuck the shoulders under even more, pressing the heels back. Exhale real slow. We're going to lower down vertebra by vertebra until the lower back sinks to the ground. Exhale, lower the legs down to hover. Inhale, lift the legs up, interlace behind the head. Exhale, lower the legs down to hover. Inhaling, lift up. Exhaling down to hover. Inhaling, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. This time we're going to exhale, hold. We're going to make circles. So, just kidding, we're going to lift one more time. Exhale down. Now make circles. So move in one direction 5 times. Making circles with the feet. Keeping the legs low. And then lift it back up. Exhale, we're going to lower the legs down again. And then you're going to make circles in the other direction. It's just like a small circle. So keeping the feet low and hovering. And again, just 5 times on this side, and then lift the legs back on up. Good. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the feet, scoot the hips 2 inches to the right. Draw the right knee in towards the chest, interlacing around the right shin. Squeeze it in. And really reach through the left toes so you lengthen out the left leg. Extend through that right arm and hold on to the right heel for a half baby pose. Happy baby pose. Keep the left hip glued to the ground. And then you're going to take the left hand to the pinky toe side of that right foot. And almost like we did in the compass pose, you'd place the right hand onto the calf. And you're trying to get that right knee underneath the right shoulder. Extend the right arm out, and then maybe you can straighten out that right leg. Make sure you're drawing the left hand to the top of the right foot. So this is a reclined compass pose. And this is a little different in the hips and the hamstrings. Good. And lifting back out of it. And then just you're going to draw the right knee over towards the left side, coming onto the left outer hip, reaching the right arm out. Drawing your gaze towards the right fingertips, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, come back to the center, plant the foot down, scoot the hips a couple inches to the left. Right leg goes straight, draw the left knee in, interlace in front of the knee. And just coming into that half happy baby with the left leg. Trying to draw the left knee in towards the armpit. Sole of the left foot reaches towards the sky. Take the left hand around the sole of the foot, the right hand. The left hand comes to the calf and try to draw that left knee underneath the left shoulder. And then you're going to draw the right hand to the top of the left foot and extend the left arm out to the side. So the leg is just trying to get behind the shoulder. Good. And then coming out of it. Left knee over towards the right side, left arm out to the side, gazing to your left fingertips. Exhaling, relaxing here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Allowing the legs to be a little bit wider than hips distance. Pinky toes reach towards the ground, palms facing up. Relaxing the shoulders fully. And you're just going to rest here now. A well-deserved Shavasana. Allowing the eyelids to become heavy, softening the face, the limbs, your legs. A deep, soothing exhale to massage the body down to the ground. And you're just going to hold here for as long as you need. I'm going to leave you here. And so if you have time, take it to rest. And really give yourself this time to rejuvenate and to allow this whole practice to make changes within the body. But thank you so much for practicing with me. The light in me honors and recognizes the light within you. And when we are in this place together, we are one. Namaste. Sending love wherever you are. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.